So good morning, my YouTube family. A grand rising to every one of you. This is your girl, MsBev, and I'm in the kitchen today, right here in beautiful Jamaica. So, I promised to do breakfast this morning for myself and the rest of the team, and I want you to just be in the kitchen with me today. So, again, we have a stove, we have access to pots and pans. So I'm going to be doing some cabbage, fresh cabbage we bought on our way in, string beans from Bev Brown's garden. We're going to be cleaning some of these up. And we're going to be preparing it this morning. I have a cucumber, we're gonna add tomatoes, and I have scallion. I have some onions there too. So we also had some salted fish that I prepared, and we still have leftovers. Sister Dawkins doesn't eat meat, she doesn't eat fish. So when I do this now, I'm going to prepare the vegetables separately, and I'm going to have the fish prepared separately for us who eat fish. We're going to fry some dumplings with that. All right, so if you notice, I came home with nails done, and I always encourage us that when we need flour, when we do dumplings, that our nails should be clean. So I'm not going to knead the dumplings today. I'm going to use a spoon to mix the flour and make it the consistency where I could just pick it up and just use the palm of my hands to make the dumplings, right? So instead of round dumplings, I'm going to be making the long ones. They call them festivals. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do push that instead of doing the the other one. So I just want you to stay with me, guys, while I get ready, and then I'm going to be right back to show you what's going on. So here I'm making the dumplings, guys, and you notice my hands, I've not touched it. So I put the water in, and I just use the spoon to bring it together. You just use the spoon to bring it together. Once it's all together, I can then make pinches, pinch the amount I want, so that to roll the long dumplings. So you don't have to have your hands in the flour if you don't have, if your nails are not cut short, and you're making food for people, you want to make it with love. So you can get your flour together, get your dough together, and then I'll just pinch a little piece of what I need. And all I'm using is the palm of my hand to make it into what I need it to be. All right. I'm going to let it sit for a moment. And I'm going to start fixing the vegetables now. So now you're going to see, when I come back, you're going to see the cabbage cut up, and with all the other little things added to it will be in there. So, right, there you have it, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my golly. So you have string beans, you have tomatoes, cucumbers, cabbage, scallion, and garlic powder, and that is simmering down, guys. Looks good, smells good. Unfortunately, we have no carrots, so we have no carrots in there, but it's okay. All right, the oil is getting heated for the dumplings, and just, here we have, the dough, and I'm rolling the dumplings, guys. So those are the dumplings I'm making, because as you watch me do this, you're gonna see that I'm not going to be making the dumplings circular, but instead there will be long dumplings rolled between the hand, the palm of the hand. But therefore, I'm not kneading into the dough with my long nails, my colorful nails. All right, I just pinch enough and I roll. I just pinch enough and I just roll them. The oil is heating. The oil is getting ready, guys. I woke up with a slight headache this morning, but if you just will yourself into a good place, then it will pass. I woke up too early. I think this morning I was up at 3, used the bathroom, took a little minute to fall back to sleep. And when I went back to sleep, I did get a good, deep, good sleep again. And I got up about 7:30. Yep, so these are what they look like, guys. So we know when we're baking, when we're doing dumplings, we must use baking powder in the dough so that they're not hard. So we did buy baking powder because we had intentions of frying dumpling with salted fish. We didn't go to the seaside to get regular fish. I was hoping to, but I'm not. I'm good. We will survive without them. And my daughter, they're saying, "Mommy, just go, have fun and come back. Don't bother about fish, because I'm going to be laying over for a long time." So they don't want me with food, that might go bad. So yeah, I don't mind doing the cooking. At all. Don't mind it at all. But there we go, guys. So I guess I will see you again in a minute. Hey, my people. I'm here sweating. Breakfast is ready. We have that over there. Again, that's cabbage with the string beans, tomatoes, garlic, cucumber, and scallion. Here we have the codfish, or salted fish. My Jamaican people, salt fish. And there are your dumplings or festivals, golden brown, are ready to be eaten. So I am thankful to God, guys. I'm truly, truly thankful for all his blessings, all his goodness. As I always say, that when God blesses me, I want to be a blessing to others. And it's not just um, when it's convenient, but in all things, whether it's little or whether it's much, I've always asked that. As He blesses me, we still have a lot of eggs left there because nobody really, I'm not too fond of that. We still have stuff left. We have done well. We have the June plums there. We still have some Malta in the refrigerator. A lot of Malta in the refrigerator. Still have a few snacks left, and we're giving thanks. So, as I said, has its twists and turns. All right? Sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down. Sometimes we struggle in life at a time when sometimes we feel like, oh my God, what's, but some of us, personally in life, I never knew. I grew up in with humble beginnings, so I never worried about having this or having that. It's strange. I never did. I just keep going, laughing, doing what I do, expecting that people, I probably felt like I wasn't enough as I grew up. I just went on my way. I wasn't, one of the teacher's favorites. I wasn't one of those kids. I was bright, and that's what carried me through. Not able to understand the things that I learned. And as an adult, thank God I'm still here. I in the beginning, when even my professors would say positive things about me, about my work, about my attitude, about the way I would read something, how many of them was encouraging me to write books and read books, to read stories, become a storyteller. One professor had told me, because I had a voice for it. Sometimes I listen to my own voice and I have to laugh out loud, because a lot of times people say my voice is so soothing. When I did the switchboard operating for Robert's house in Manhattan, everybody wanted to come know who this person was behind the voice. But I didn't understand how to use those things that people like to build. I didn't know how. I just kept going. And so the struggles were real. As I said, I'm a single parent and was a single parent. Danny's here now, but the kids are grown. And when I remarried, my son was getting ready for college. And so I have to be thankful. Danny came in, and perfect he's not, but he has way more good about him than the one bad thing. One thing, he doesn't talk a lot, and sometimes he tends to get a decibel or two too high. Doesn't happen often, because he knows that it bothers me. Speak in a calm voice. If somebody asks you something, you can say, no man, me forget it, or watch a man have a seat, then you see me do. I don't like that. Don't get hyped up because somebody just asks you a simple question. But he has so much more good in him. So you're not going to take the one little thing and make it into who he is. And so as I sit here today, I'm happy yesterday I spoke to him. I know that because he comes in late, I didn't want to wake him up too early. But I will call him now and make sure he has a good day. And I call him again in the evening. And I speak to my son today. He called the other day, but I was doing a live. And so I'll call him and speak to my grandkids today, all being well. So my people, I'm just saying, use your opportunities for goodness. When I had the idea about starting the soup kitchen, I never knew we would have been doing a little conference here now. We would have been doing this little thing, making plans if we're going to become, as I said, Sister Kay Dawkins is a social worker. She's licensed. And I did behavioral sciences as one of my degrees. My bachelor's degree is behavioral science. So I understand people and how they behave I understand that people are not perfect, but there's a lot of good in them, regardless of how they behave. If you empower them, if you encourage positives, if you're saying to them, no, you're better than that, come on, you can do better. If we're here with Bev Brown, and yeah, there's some, and we encourage her. I let her know I'm proud of her. I mean, you don't have to have degrees for people to appreciate you. And that's one of the things for me in life. I know people are sitting there, oh, you're in Jamaica and this and that, and they're wishing the worst for me. But I know I trust the living God who says, just shake them off. Because people feel like when you try to be a part of something and all that people see is negative and all they do is put down and put down. And when you see that and you try to move away from it, people still think you're a little child, like you're dumb, you don't have sense. So you don't know how to make decisions. It's their decision or no decision. You make your decision, you do what you do, but they want to do it their way, as if you have no say so. No matter how old you get, you should just do it their way. But I'll tell you guys that I came here and we really, if you see the video from last night, they were dancing. It was just I tell you, it just happened. It wasn't planned. It just happened. And we laughed and we had a good time, and that is what I like here, that we can laugh out loudly, and we it is just amazing. So as I said, we started, and with Bev Brown, I saw how, I said to her, take up your camera, you're doing these videos about acid reflux and all those, but I said, I see you giving people a toilet paper when you get your little thing, you're giving them a bag of crackers, you're giving them, why don't you put it on camera? Let people see the need in your community. Let people see that. And she got out there and she started doing that, and praise God, it didn't go to waste. And as I watched her, and I decided to do something where we could help to feed those people who were hungry, and you look at them in the community, and I said the church needs to get up and do more for people, but again, that's just my opinion. There are many of us who have gone through life, and we went through the struggles, and we have become blessed enough that we just need to help somebody. Each one helps one. It's not a bad thing. Let us just reach out and help somebody. We're not going to be able to make them rich. And as I say to the people, I tell Bev Brown, I tell anyone that I have encouraged and have supported, don't sit thinking that MsBev is going to be there at all times. No, MsBev is helping you to help yourself. And at some point, MsBev will step back and you will have to manage. And so I say to each of us out there who is in a little better position than many, look for those people who are farmers, especially the farmers. Maybe because Granny was a farmer. I am inclined to help these people who are farmers. Because as I said, oftentimes they plant the crop and the drought comes, the crops are lost, right? Too much rain, some crops are gone. So sometimes it's a bad thing for them, It's not that they were lazy. It's just because of nature and how sometimes they have the food there, nobody wants to buy it, It is an influx of it in the market. They have to give it away for little or nothing. So there are many reasons why I say farmers, especially people who used to till the soil, as they get older, their backs get tighter and they can't bend as much. Their arms and fingers have arthritis. They can't do as much as they used to do. They can use a machete the way they used to, or plow the land. And so I always say those people, I think, need the most of our support. Oh, I took my rings off. So yes, whenever I deal with food, guys, I make sure my hands are clean, no rings on my fingers to have dirt hidden under them that can get into the food. And so that's just me. I don't know how you do you, but that's what I do. So I took the rings off there on the counter. So just help somebody, guys. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. I'm telling you, it's a good feeling. Yesterday we were sitting at Tasty Patty. Yeah, I got my Tasty Patties. Um, and a guy came up and he was saying something about, I think he was up by the hospital or something, and he came down and he says, oh, if I could just get something to eat, if you could give me something to buy something to eat. And I had a drink. Sister Kay Dawkins, when they got me my Tasty Patties, they didn't get pineapple. It was pineapple mixed with guava, which was refreshing, but it was thick. It's not the same as just a pineapple drink. So when she went over to the other side, she brought me back a pineapple drink. But I had eaten my patty already, and I had it in my hand when he asked. And what I liked, I don't carry money on me. I don't have money to carry around. But what I liked was the fact that when I handed him the drink, he didn't refuse it and say he wants money. He took it happily, said, thank you, ma'am, God bless you. And those are the little things that gives me, you know, if I was able to walk around and help, but I know it's not safe for things like those, but if I could start a little thing for, as I said to Sister Kay Dawkins, that together we could come up with a little space where we could counsel, we could do counseling. She as a social worker can find resources for people, you know, help them get a little free housing from the government, help them find food, help them do, and while I can empower people and say, look, you know, you're better than this, lift up yourself. You know, learn to appreciate. Don't just look when people can give you $100 and you like them, but when they can give you stuff, material stuff that shouldn't have values like that, then you hate them and you say the worst things about them. That's not how life should be, right? We should be able to appreciate people whether they have a lot to give you or they have nothing to give you. Because a lot of people just saying, I'm proud of you. That's a whole lot there for them, you know. Just telling them you're proud of them. So I'm just sitting here, guys. I finished making breakfast. Everybody will come, we'll eat together, and we'll have some more talks. Later, hopefully, we'll do Bible studies together, and then it's Sabbath, right? And so I am always going to be thankful. I'm just always going to be thankful. I have too much to be thankful for. So I cannot stop as I open my eyes to say, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I have, you know, people who, oh, I don't have time anymore. I'm working 2 jobs. And my videos are mostly listening videos. I hardly have videos where you have to sit there and pay attention to anything. And so when people tell me that, oh, I don't have the time, and I said, yeah, you're just telling me that, you know, it's not that important to you. And don't give me excuses, because I know I'm not making stuff that you need to see every single detail. Most of my videos are just listening, feeling empowered, and you share the video because if you feel empowered, then I'm sure you're going to empower somebody else. I feel good when somebody said, thank you for that one, I needed that one today. It's a good feeling because people are human beings. We go through similar situations, similar feelings. So if it makes you feel good, I'm sure it's going to make somebody else feel good. So a big shout out to all of you, my powerful MBP family, each and every one of you who've watched the videos, have liked them, and have encouraged others to subscribe to my channel. The channel is growing, guys. You could see that it's growing, and I'm grateful to God. I think now we're at 3,600 and something. I'm thankful because I don't have the content. Well, maybe I wasn't creating the content that could have garnered more, you know. But in God's time, I did put my channel in God's hand and ask Him to be the guide. So in time, I'm sure, gradually we're growing, and gradually we'll get to a good point, good numbers, where I can get a decent check from you, from Google. But guys, I said to get up, you have a camera, get up, start a little channel, and go out there and help people who might be in a low position, to help lift their spirits. Just maybe you don't reach to be monetized on Google, but you know what? A lot of times when you say a positive thing or you share a positive note of poem or a verse or whatever it is, any little nugget, and it gets somebody, and their minds, their hearts, their soul feels a little bit different. It feels like, yeah, I have some hope, I can go on. It makes sense. So it's not about reaching 1,000 subscribers and getting monetization. It's about helping others. Each one helps one. And again, I say it's not just giving clothes or kind. It's about how we make people feel. Because a lot of us can give, but the anger and the frustration and the put downs and the, oh, may I do this for your butt, those kind of connections to a gift, it takes away all the blessing. Because when you give, the person doesn't feel good, then please understand that it's an empty gift. When you give, if it's even the gift of laughter, and you know, it's amazing. You have even people, Michael, every time, I don't know if he watches the video, he must be watching the videos, but only comments on certain ones. But then he comes in and he makes the moment light. You know, he makes it such a thing that you have to laugh out loudly. Well, for me, I do, because I know the rhyme and reason behind it. And so I just laugh out loudly. So even if I'm having an okay day, but he comes in and he calls my mangoes pears, or it just come from a mistake made, and he just figure like, we just ride it, you know, and each time you never expect what he's going to say or what he's going to say. So when he says it, it just gives. So those are gifts, guys, precious gifts. So go give them, because you have them in you to give. So big up to all of you at the Bev Brown. I ask you guys, go there and support Bev Brown. She's growing. She has done a lot of videos, so I'm sure she has a lot of watch time there. So she just need to reach 1,000 subscribers. Now we have, oh my God, Jamaica K Lifestyle. That's Sister Dawkins. She also has the IHS Ministries, but she has moved from that now to just do regular simple videos. So she's posting some videos, guys. Please watch them and support her. She's a good person. You know, she does the charity with us. She has projects on her own. Miss Ina's house, they're getting that ready to be finished. So we're not people who are selfish and out for ourselves, you know. We are out here, we're giving back, we're doing, we're helping. And so we're asking you, just support, you know, subscribe to my channel. Share the videos, share a video or 2 or more. Just share them, guys. And we'll hope that people, if you share it to 10 and 2 people subscribe, that's growth. I appreciate it. So just share them on your WhatsApp. Just do the share and just send it out. And then we hope for the best return. So go out and support her. Little J Plays. Please support Little J. She's growing as well. She has a, you know, hopefully something will click and she get a surge of supporters. Essence of Mercy and Grace, that is her. And she also does the whatever, the video game thing. So Little J Plays is Jojo, our own little Mojo. And Essence of Mercy and Grace, that's her. So all of you who, when you come to my live, you got your link dropped, that's her, who always go grab the links and drop them. So go support her, guys. Support her, because she deserves to be supported. Trending Live TV, oh my God, my hat's off to that woman. She's over there in the Philippines, speaks good English, understands a lot of good things, and she's not afraid to just share out the videos. I so appreciate you, Trending. Thank you for all you have done for my channel, for Life with Bev Brown, for Little J Plays, just sharing them again and again and again, and having your people coming over to subscribe and watching the videos. Thank you so much, Trending. Hats off to you, my dear. And as you have blessed us, I hope that God will in turn grant you many blessings. I pray that God will open doors for you, and so that you will have your heart's desires. So my people, love, love, love you all. Remember Sheree Marie? Sheree Marie, she talks about insurance and why you should have about beneficiaries and why, you know, who you should use as beneficiaries. Good stuff that she does. Sheree Marie. She's on YouTube. That's her handle. Sheree Marie. SHARAEMAREE. Sheree Marie. Go over there, guys, and hit them up. Trending Live shares out their links at all times. So please click on the links, guys, and love us. Give us some love. Give us some love. So yeah, this is MsBev from Jamaica, guys, telling you I'm in the kitchen today. And thank you for watching. Thank you for loving, liking them. Leaving your comments. Even those beautiful comments, I am grateful. So please understand that all you've done for me, I am really thankful. From laughter to just giving me good information like I didn't about Star Apple, because I was only just squeezing and gulping, and then to know that Little J Plays, which is our own Mojo Jojo, she sent me a picture to show me why it's called Star Apple, because I didn't see the connection. I see a smooth skin. I didn't see a connection. Why is it a Star Apple? And because we have the star fruit, but that is really shaped like a star. And now I see when you cut the darn thing open, inside, if it go in a circle, inside shows you all those other things like a star. So we live, we learn, we love, we get love, right? But let's continue to show love. Let us continue to speak love. Let us stop putting people down. Let us stop being negative. Let us learn to respect one another. Let us learn to respect people's decisions. Let us learn to understand that people have a mind too, and that people have grown up, and people have a say-so in what they do. So thank you, my people, and love, love, love to each and every one of you. And MsBev says, I'm out. Until next time. Bye.